How's it going everyone? Shifty here and I'm back with my weekly vendor roll video. In these videos I like to show off the random vendor rolls for the week and go over a few specific pieces for each class. This armor is far from the best that you can get. However, some pieces have stat distributions that could be useful for new players or for finishing off a build. With that said, if you're a player who is regularly doing raids, dungeons, or other endgame content, this armor likely won't help you out much. Anyway, before I get into it, if you end up enjoying the video or finding it useful, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, let's start with Warlocks. This week Shaxx is selling gauntlets with 23 resilience, 14 intellect, and 12 strength. This one is more geared towards PvP since resilience isn't all that useful in PvE content. Having tier 5 resilience or higher does help avoid being killed by a 120 RPM hand cannon in 1 crit and 2 body shots. Additionally, it reduces the damage you take when breaking out of stasis. The intellect stat isn't great, but it is decent and will help you get your super before others in PvP. Then the Drifter is selling chest armor with 25 intellect, 14 resilience, and 12 mobility. This is also oriented more towards PvP for the same reasons as that last piece. I also want to mention that it costs 5 energy to slot a plus 10 intellect mod. That means it's the most valuable stat to get on armor if you're building into intellect. Moving on to Titans, Devrim Kay is selling a helmet with 23 resilience, 14 intellect, and 12 strength. This piece is identical to the gauntlet Shaxx is selling for Warlocks. That means it's more of a PvP piece, but Titans benefit from resilience even more than Warlocks because it's tied to their barricade cooldown. Additionally, Titans have a better selection of melee abilities which benefit from the strength stat. Unfortunately, that's all that stood out for Titans this week, so Hunters are up next. Zavala is selling gauntlets with 18 recovery and 17 discipline. Yes, this piece has a total stat of 52, so it's not great overall, but recovery is important for health regeneration and discipline helps improve your grenade cooldown. Given this piece has a low total stat, I can only really recommend it to new players. Then the Drifter has chest armor with 16 resilience, 16 strength, and 12 intellect. Again, this is more geared towards PvP with the resilience and intellect stat, but I also included it because it has a 59 total stat. Anyway, that brings me to the end of this week's vendor armor roll video. If you ended up enjoying it or finding it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching and I'll catch you on the next one.